Hello again. My name is Hugh and welcome back to the workshop and my channel. I wasn't actually going to video this, but on my last wood turning video, one of the comments there was from a regular viewer of mine, Connor, who suggested that I do video it as a memento, because what I'm going to be doing today is casting the blank to make the two wedding pens for my niece's wedding. So the resin I'm using is Alumilite clear cast, part A, and obviously then part B. That's my mould. I filled it with sand and it holds 600 milliliters, so which is to that line to the rim there. So this is mixed 50-50, 1-to-1, and then I'll be using Pearlex, Iridescent blue, Iridescent green, and Iridescent red. And this is a recipe which I saw on Zach Higgins's channel, and what I'm hoping to do is get this to look like mother of pearl. So I've had these soaking in a hot water bath for about an hour, so it's quite nice. So let's take the lids off, get ready. The good thing about this one is with the Alumilite clear cast, you've got a 30 to 40 minute open time, which is great, so there's no mad panic or rush. I've already got the heater on my pressure pot working, so that'll warm that up as well. So yeah, let's get to working on this one. I've lettered the tops of the caps, because if you put the wrong one back, you'll never get them off again. So checking BB. Let's open the door and let's get pouring. There you go, so that's 300 of each. I'll be stirring with this, which I bought on Amazon, and I'll put a link to the bit underneath. So nice and slowly. And the trick is with this is you keep stirring until it goes crystal clear, so that you know both part A's and part B's have been thoroughly mixed and you don't get any strings. Doesn't matter about the bubbles, because that's what the pressure pot does, is get rid of the bubbles. So it'll be 200 of each. Okay, so there's 1 teaspoon of each. bring you back when it's time to pour it into the mould. Okay, so it's been about a quarter of an hour. It's started to thicken up and get warm, so let's start pouring. So let's get this in the pressure pot, which is over there, and I can't get the camera over there, so oh boy. First time I've used this mould. Hopefully it fits in the pressure pot. See you in a bit. Okay, so that's sitting in the pressure pot at 55 psi, and that'll sit there now for 24 hours, or 50 to 55. So that'll be a couple of seconds for you, and at least 24 hours for me. See you soon. Hello again. Well, this is a week after the bit that you just saw a couple of seconds ago. I left that in the pressure pot for 27-28 hours, and then took the block out of the mould, and here it is. I'm not sure if the camera is picking this up or not, but I can see the mother of pearl effect I was going for. So far I'm quite happy with this. As you can see, that end is thinner than that end, because this must have been not flat in the pressure pot, but I've bought something that makes sure that doesn't happen again. So I'm going to measure the tubes, because I think I've got enough on here for the body end of the fountain pen, which is a narrower tube than the cap end, which is going to be this end. If I haven't, then I'll just go across here. So, but yeah, I'm very happy with the way this is looking so far. Now, if I can drill those out on the lathe, I will do, but if I can't and I use the drill press, I'll just show you after I've drilled them, because I can't get the camera anywhere near for a decent angle on the drill press. So yeah, I'm dressed for the workshop, so I will see you in a few seconds in the workshop. Take care. Okay, as you see, I did end up drilling these off the lathe and tubing them, and then trimming the blanks which on the bushes. Yeah, now the scary bit, turning these. So wish me luck. I'm going to be turning the volume off, because I'll be using air to blow away the streamers, and that gets noisy. So here goes. I'll be turning at 2,300. So face mask on. Well, that's the scariest I've been for a very long time. I've got a couple of tool marks there, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to start wet and dry sanding at 800. Speed down to 600. And as ever, go along just to get rid of any radial lines. So I can see the effect I was going for is coming out of that mother of pearl. Okay. If you can see it flashing there. So, yeah, that's good. And now, as I do with my CA finishes or superglue finishes on a pen, Micromesh all the way through the grips from 1500 to 12,000. Protect the lathe bed, and speed's going to be back up to this time 2,500. If you ever turn these, this is an Amiga kit by Taylor Mirfield. I'll put a link below. Big end, smaller end, and the smaller end is for the posting cap. So let's get this pressed in. Really happy with that. Next bit is the centre band, and that goes in the other end. And then this is the locating ring for the cap and this little sleeve, and the sleeve gets pushed in like that. What you then do, screw that onto there, and that way, especially if you've done a segmented pen, you can get the grain match. So I've got that pattern running all the way up there, so, and then yeah, it's matching all along the back. So that's where I want that. So I can now unscrew that, and then press it home. And then just decide where I want the cap, which is going to be, I would say, there next to that beautiful bit. And one last thing before I put it all together, whatever I've done with it now. 1 second. What I do with these, and most pens, I just put a little bit of machine wax around the thread, because there's nothing worse. If you've got a nice pen, the last thing you want when you're changing the ink or refilling it, whatever, is a squeaky pen. So there we go. And then that goes there. I'm just hoping this is showing up. It's a three-way. There you go. It's a three-way thread on this. That's it. So you can match up perfectly. Right, off camera. I don't think I've got the nerve to do another one on camera. Off camera, I'm going to turn the other one, and I'll see you back in my chair. See you in a minute. Hello again. Well, this is the morning after I finished the pens, because I wanted to, when I took the pictures, I wanted to try and get a good light, and it was getting a bit dark by the time I finished it. But yeah, here it is. I really hope the camera is picking that up. As I said, this is a Taylor Mirfield Amiga pen kit in gold, and there's the other one, which I think they're beautiful. I just love them, and you can actually post the pen or the cap at the back. So yeah, my niece did ring and say, can you do me another pen? Right, okay. And it's for the guests to sign the guest book. She said, I've seen the one on your website. I said, okay. So she sent me a picture. So this is it. Again, Taylor Mirfield kit. It's the Epsilon, again gold. There's 4 blanks of Spectraply in there. I didn't video it, but what I did do was take some pictures at different stages. So I'll put a little slideshow at the end of how that pen was made, and obviously some glamour shots of those two. So this video is going up after the wedding, so I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to schedule it afterwards, but I thought it only right that nobody gets to see those before the wedding day, obviously apart from Priyanna and Andrew. So I hope you enjoyed. Sorry if this is a bit long, but you did get 3 pens out of it. So all I've got to say now is thank you very much for watching. If you've liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. But either way, please leave a comment. I do read them all, and I reply to them all. And if it's your first time here and you've enjoyed it, I don't do resin work very often. In fact, I think in the nearly 2 years I've been on YouTube now, that's the first solely resin project I've done. So I normally do wood turning. But if you're not subscribed, you can click on my icon at the bottom and subscribe through there. Click all on the notification bell, and YouTube lets you know then when I upload a video, which is normally a Thursday morning. So to all you diehards, Jock and Ariane, thank you very much. Always appreciated. So all that's left for me to say is thank you very much. Please stay safe, take care, and wheel. And I'll see you next week.